Hello, Michael.
Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Michael Filighera. I am with TradersHelpingTraders.com and also LogicalSignals.com. And normally I'm going to bring an Eye of the Storm podcast, and we're usually talking about market. Today's going to be a little different. My guest is my good friend, Sunny Harris, and you know her from Sunny Bands and maybe several presentations that she does. But today, I have asked Sunny to join me today because she has a great announcement, and it's an important announcement. And so hope you all just really enjoy it. And I'm going to turn this over to Sunny. Thank you so much for agreeing to come in today and make this great announcement on the Eye of the Storm podcast.
Thank you so much, Michael. What I have today is a culmination of 2 hard years of work creating 2 books, and they are finally, as of this past week, available on Amazon.com. So I am really excited about them, and I want to tell your audience about them. So they're both called The Definitive Guide to TradeStation's Easy Language and OOEL Programming. And then there's Volume 1, the Programming Guide, and Volume 2, the Reference Guide. And I wrote these books with my friend and programmer, Samuel K. Dennis. Here's Volume 1, and there's Volume 2. The blue one is Volume 1, the Programming Guide, and the green one is Volume 2, the Reference Guide. The Programming Guide is 539 pages. That's just barely short of my TradeStation Made Easy book. And the Reference Guide is 769 pages. So turned out to be more than 1,300 pages total. It took us 2 years to create them. And as I said, Samuel K. Dennis is my co-author. I'm going to tell you a little bit about myself. I have 3 degrees in mathematics, and I also have 1 in photography. I've been trading for 42 years. I was rated #1 trader twice by Stark Research. I've written 8 books. 7 of them were for traders, and 1 is a book I wrote with my friend Linda Blair. I am a computer programmer and a frequent contributor to the trading magazines like Stock and Commodities and Traders World. Sam is the author of Ask Mr. Easy Language. He was the lead programmer at Omega Research, which became TradeStation. He designed Easy Language in the first place, and he is a professional programmer, and he's available. So welcome to an experience. These books are definitely experience and way more than just a manual. They have hundreds of examples, and they're more than coding manuals. They're more than trading manuals, and they're more than an easy language manual. They are the complete reference and how-to guide you wish you had years ago. Now, I looked through the TradeStation site years ago when I was trying to learn OOEL, and I couldn't find anything to teach me. So what do you do when you can't find something you need to learn? You create it.
Mm-hmm.
So the programming volume includes advanced easy language techniques that were not in the scope of my TradeStation Made Easy book. And Volume 2, the reference guide, contains a full reference to all things OOEL, even forms, provider classes, and order tickets. I know lots of people have asked me, how do you automate your trading? OOEL is the answer. And all the examples you need are in the books. And they're rated 5 stars on Amazon. I'm excited about that too.
Yeah.
I'm going to read you one of the reviews. Whenever I work in easy language, half of my time and effort spent battling with TradeStation's user-unfriendly documentation in order to figure out the proper way to implement whatever it is I'm attempting to create. This book solves all of that. The authors have written the documentation that TradeStation should have made. What's more, this book includes in just the right places relevant examples that demonstrate how to implement and customize almost anything you'd ever want displayed on a TradeStation chart. And that's the truth. The book is physical and not electronic, and so one might assume it'd be hard to search for specific topics. However, the authors have created an exhaustive index, and so far I've found it easy to locate whatever topic I'm looking for. Finally, possibly the best aspect of this resource is that the authors sprinkle little tips and tricks along the way in anticipation of the pitfalls or common mistakes that easy language programmers are liable to make. Like the tip highlighted in my attached screenshot, I also forget that update tick by tick is typically the default behavior of easy language objects. I'm going to show you a little bit of the tables of contents of both books. They are available on the easylanguageooel.com website. And I want you to see how extensive it is. That's why I'm showing you this. This is volume 1, and it goes on to analysis, commentary, and third-party data, time and sales, easy language objects, forms controls. Forms are a wonderful way to program. And provider classes, best practices with data providers, order tickets and data providers. Just everything you could want is in here.
May I interject a question very quickly?
Please do.
So the beauty of this and what you and Sam have written is, if there are folks out there and they're watching my work, and maybe they watch, the videos or the podcast that you and I have done together, and maybe they have an idea of their own.
I hope they do.
And what you're really presenting, correct me if I'm wrong, is a methodology that they can learn. And possibly they can't write ThinkScript, which would be Thinkorswim, or some of the other scripts that are needed, other platforms. But you've taken, and this is for TradeStation. And if they have an idea, maybe for an algorithm or to automate their trading or even a trading strategy, you and Sam have laid out a step-by-step process at which they would be able to realize that, implement it, and then use it.
On their own. Yep. The other thing that it's useful for is sometimes you don't want to get that deep into the coding, but you wanted to tell us your idea, what it is you want. You want to do it in words that we can program. And at least if you read through the book, you'll have an idea of the structure we need to see.
Oh, in case that they had the idea and then they come to you and Sam and say, hey, can you guys do this for me?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, well, that's an interesting point to add. Yeah.
Yeah, and they'll have a good idea of what's possible that way.
Okay.
Volume 2, let's look at the table of contents of this one. It got a dictionary unfolded, which is really cool. It gives the entire Easy Language Dictionary in outline view, so you can see everything that's in the dictionary. There's a fun little appendix called Where's the Command? I went through every single menu item on TradeStation. For instance, if you want to turn on line numbers, I forget where that is. So I just go in this little Where's the Command index, and I just go line numbers, and then it tells me where the command is.
Wonderful.
So I went through everything in TradeStation for that. And here alphabetically are all the classes. And then it jumps down to the T classes. You can just see there's tons of classes, the full list of enumerations. And there's the books again, Amazon.com. And I like for people to call me. Most people don't give out their real phone numbers, especially on the internet, but I do. Here it is in red, 760-908-3070, and that's my cell phone. And I work weekends too. In fact, I just got a call at 7 a.m. this morning. Customer of mine wanted some help. And my email is sunny@moneymentor.com, and my website is moneymentor.com. The website for the book is easylanguageooel.com.
Okay. And that's it. And that's excellent.
That's all she wrote.
Just to recap, for a non-programming person such as myself, I have lots of ideas and I want to get them implemented. This is your opportunity, folks. So again, those of you that may be watching this on Traders Helping Traders or Logical Signals, the purpose of this is to actually maybe put some information into your hands if you are looking to get one of your own ideas implemented, or how do I program it, because you have a desire to maybe give that a shot yourself and you're willing to use TradeStation to do it, because these books and these reference guides are for TradeStation. So it's easy language, which is the language that is written on TradeStation for all of their programs and indicators and so forth.
And OOEL stands for Object-Oriented Easy Language. So it's the down deep inside the workings of the program, Easy Language. And it is very easy to use.
I was going to say that you've made it easy.
And the books are extremely easy to use.
Yeah.
Step 1, step 2, step 3.
Great. And then again, here is Sunny's information right there. Copy it down. And trust me, folks, I've known Sunny for a while now. She's telling you the truth. She wants you to call her. She wants you to ask questions, and feel free to do so. So we are going to keep this on a little bit on the short, because if not, Sunny and I can talk for hours. So, Sunny, I want to say thank you for agreeing to come on and let me share this with all of the people on Traders Helping Traders and on logicalsignals.com.
And thank you, Michael, for inviting me. I really, really appreciate it.
You're most welcome. Have a great day, everybody. Thank you.